Hi. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Migdal, the Path of the Self. I've been reminiscing about how life was to me a few months ago, and I was thinking about what saying no implies and how the fact of saying no has been conditioned so much since we started our journey as children. When we are a child, we start to build our structure, the very structure that will lead us and guide us towards our incarnation as spirit souls that incarnate in a physical body. But unfortunately, it happens that when you are a child and you start to put distance from things that are not good for you, saying no, this is immediately labeled as something not good. Something's convenient, inconvenient, and the human creature then withdraw and start to say yes to things that are not really good for them and that they would say no instinctively, but the surroundings, social, morals, emotional surroundings, don't encourage them to pursue the integrity, even saying no. So the question and the reflection I want to offer to you today is try to think about all the times you dared to say no and what happened. How struggle did you have to face when you said no? No to affirm another part of yourself. When you say no to something, you're saying yes to something else which is deep inside you. If said in a wise manner that is pro-evolution and pro your wholeness. Did something happen with your parents maybe when they offered you something and you say no, or with your friends, or in the school, or with your colleagues at work? How crucial and difficult is to say no. And when you say no, maybe sometimes people feel that as a war, that you say no, then you're against them. But it's not like that. Look at nature and look at the animal. When they feel that something is not good for them, they just step back. And step back is the physical action of the verbal phrase no. If they could talk, they would say no, but they step back and they withdraw or go away. We as humans have the capability and the chance and possibility of saying no. And this does not have to be something violent at all. It is just a way to discern from what is good for us as creature with sacred and holy rights and fundamental needs, and discern from what is not good for us. In this crucial period of human kindness, we are called and asked by nature to say no to things that will be tried to be imposed on our lives. I'm not saying you have to say no, I'm just saying try to feel what is good for you, what nourishes you in your relationships, in your life, in society, and what it is not. And ask yourself, if I were free from any burdens, from any constrictions, what would I say no to, and what would I say yes? Sometimes it's primarily important to figure out what you don't want in order to figure then out what you actually want. When you say no, you are affirming yourself, and you can do it in a very peaceful way. So to sum it up, try to think all the circumstances in your life where you wanted to say no and you did not, and what happened and why, or where you actually said no, and what happened then, and how did you feel? Even in our intimate relationship, being accustomed to the fact of receiving a no and saying no is fundamental, in my opinion. Because then you will realize that when people say no to you, they're not saying no to you, but they're saying no to something that maybe you are doing, or you are proposing or offering, or it's an action, and they don't feel at ease and good with that. But it's not saying no to you, it's not that. Very brief video today. Thank you to have listened to me. I hope this is of some usefulness and utility. See you soon here. Goodbye.